Alligators Hien from Friends of Irony, protecting families by protecting the pack. And today we're going to be doing a WTC BTC pair on the Mad Hatter. We're going to set that up manually and we're going to switch right over. And I also want to say thank you to uh, Min or Ken. We hadn't met with me over the week and he gave me this awesome, cool headset. So I just want to thank you so much. This looks awesome and it's pretty cool. So just want to feature it to you guys. It's I think it's called a Man of War or Man of Razor or something. I gotta check it out later, but let me know if you guys want to know what it is. So let's go ahead and switch over to my screen. All right. So, ooh, wait a minute. Ah, okay. I need to move it over to this screen. All right, since I'm here. All right, so I'm running this from my auto tuner bot. And I've kind of set this up from scratch, so I have not touched it yet. Everything's kind of all default. Let me switch this to WTC, BTC, and I think this is at 24 cents. Is that right? One, two, three, four. 24 cents. So at that, every four is $1. So let's go with the, I think it's 4,000, I believe, to make 100 bucks. 1,000 bucks. Okay, let's go with that. Hopefully this is fixed here. So it's been crazy lately with the crypto market. Been very interesting stream for all you guys. Um, so let's go ahead and see if we can get some data to show up here. Let me kind of, if this doesn't show up, we'll kind of be flying blind a little bit. And I usually will do a point 0.2 there. 20, 20, let's leave anything where it's at. And normally this, I'll tighten this up a little bit, usually around 35 and say 75, maybe 70. It just basically lets the RSI bands break the buy and sell levels. We'll do a back test for 2 weeks, and we'll see where we're at. I don't know why the price source is not active. Maybe some kind of API issue or whatever, but we'll see if this works. Okay, price history is loaded, so I guess I still get info. And no trades yet. Let me keep back testing one more time. There it is. All right, so we got 24%. Wow. Okay. Right off the bat. And it trades. I kind of look at it to see if it gets stuck with holding the bag for more than 3 or 4 days. So this seems to be, no, it doesn't get, it actually buys in on the 27th. So it doesn't hold the bag, so that's good. I'm gonna have a feature in the auto tuner to kind of detect this. So if there's 2 dates and it has to be a buy here and it held it for so long, we'll scrap that as a setting that we don't want. So buy, and it does get stuck for about 6 days here, and everything else looks good. Okay, so that's a little too tight for me. I like to be in and out in 3 or 4 days. We can look at the analyzer here, see how it's trading. Let's go do a 1 hour. And you probably only want about 1 to 2 trades per day. So each of these segment is a day. And it did buy here, so that's not cool when it's tanking like that. It should have just gotten out and bought right here instead, hopefully, and sold up there if it came up. Okay. All right, let's improve this. Let's go over to the full screen. See what we can do here. So there's some buy and sell signals that we don't want to be there, and so this seems to be very buying happy, and not too many sell signals going on here. Alright, to make it more reluctant to buy, let's start with lowering this length. The length that when we lower it, it makes it more frequent in buying and selling throughout the day. Okay, so let's go to 11. And I want to buy, the RSI here is not really breaking, so let's lower that down a little bit to 60. Alright, so now we have some more sell signals here, so we should buy here and sell there. And this is a little too high. Maybe we could kind of tweak it a little, get a little better, so it buys a little bit further down here. Let's adjust these numbers a little bit more to see that makes that go away. Too much. Okay, let's do 9. Alright, so let's then make this higher. The higher it is, the more reluctant it is to buy. And that's good. That's why I like it right there. And it doesn't buy on a downtrend, but it should have had a buy here, and it didn't. So let's kind of move it down a little bit. 2.3. Let's get a little bit of a balancing act here. Alright, cool. We got some buy signals here now. Some buy signals on the bottom. That's good. And that's good for now. Let's see what we get here. Let's see if it got worse or better. Looks like it got worse. Let's see. And you know, that might be okay to have lower RI as long as it gets in and out more frequently and doesn't hold bags for too long. So I'm not going to count this one. So buy, sell, buy, sell. Looks pretty good. 28 buy. And just hold it for a little longer here. 6 days. So this is on March 6th. So let's see what happened here. March 6th and March 6th. So it doesn't actually sell into here, but it had bought it way over here. March 28th or February 28th. Uh, on this downturn here, looks like. So what can we do about that? RSI band. See if we could reduce some of that. Reluctant to buy. Let's do 2.4. But then the RSI band is a little too volatile, so maybe you can smooth it out just a little bit. Let's try increasing this to 18 to smooth this out, or 19. Okay. Did it change my dates? Yeah, go back. Maybe not too far. Alright, so there it is. This might be a little tricky one because you get this huge thing that just spiked down and broke the band. But there's no signal? No signal. But okay, let's try to open up a little bit more. 2.5. Alright, cool. Like that doesn't take us too far back now. Alright, so that's gone. That's good. But did it wipe out all the other signals too? Yeah, it probably did. That's weird that it has no data after March 2nd. Alright, let's go ahead and backtest this and see what we get. Alright, 1.8%. Okay. Do the trades. Probably didn't trade too often. 21. 7. Buy. And sell. Okay. Alright, so what's that? 2. I'm gonna kind of play around a little bit. Because if it's too stringent on buying, then you don't get too many sells, but you have buy too many, you could probably get stuck. Okay. So I'm gonna try it on the lower end, 1 and 1.1. So you can see, should have more buy and sell signals here, but there's this part that we're trying to avoid right there. So let's see what we can do to make this better. If we had a lower number, the RSI is a little more violent, but yeah, it's still hard to avoid that one. Let's see if it does anything. It's real tight. Okay. 3. seems to not have a buy signal there, but doesn't have a buy signal anywhere else. Okay, 8. Alright, let's see if we can do something else to avoid this. Let's check out the MACD. Let's go with the 40 and a 50 here. 60. Let's see if we do something over here. No, that doesn't do it. Let's flip it up to the other side. And so the signal, it kind of makes this bands a little bit wider. The smaller the signal, the tighter it is, so it could probably cross over each other a lot more frequently. And this seems to be a little better. It seems to be pushing it further out. Let's kind of go 40, see what happens. Alright, so that looks good. Yeah, it's pushing it further down. And I think that's okay. Alright, I think we probably get the auto tune to take care of the rest. We could use a buy signal here, but based on this, it only buys when the orange is on top. So that had an opportunity there. It probably should have bought. I think maybe the dev down wasn't that great, so I didn't buy. So let's lower that down to 0.9. Alright. Let's raise this up just a little bit. Alright, so we're getting a little more buy signals. Trying to get it to buy over here. And it should have bought. It broke the bands and everything, so I'm not sure why that's not firing that signal. Crossed over, maybe it's because of this red part. But I thought it was just the lines that would, even though it's a red divergence, that's the volume that's selling. It should be orange, break bands, broker here, so it should fire a signal. I'm not sure why it didn't do it on this side. Right here, when that band broke, this broke too. And that is on the other side. So I should expect here, I don't know why that's not happening. Maybe it's one of these guys, loud mid cells. Let me uncheck that. Maybe that was it. Okay. I'll put things back. Alright, let me go ahead and back test this, see what we get. Alright, 2 weeks, 11. Hey, that's some nice BTC right there. I think I probably have too high a position. Did my math wrong. Alright, cool. Alright, so I think this is good for me to start with, just to get it on the green. Let me see what happens, just kind of curious, see what happens on one day. Anything at all? No, nothing. 2 days. Start. 6%. Let's view the trades. Okay. So we want to get a balance of good amount of numbers and consistency to get in and out quickly. So like 22, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Yeah, it looks like this is pretty good, and sell. It doesn't get in anymore. All right, let's go ahead and run with this for now. I'm gonna go ahead and run a moving average only optimization, so we're gonna kind of test to see which one has the highest ROI. So I'm gonna go ahead and launch this out. Let's put 10 here, 10% for all, and start the settings. All right, let's see where this takes us. So yeah, as far as Ether definitely made a big drop today. Binance was suspending withdrawals for a while, but the good thing it's back. I am gonna probably keep it on Binance because that's where I'm actively trading stuff. But I set a budget. Um, Once it reaches a certain balance, then I pull it off the exchange and into a software or hardware wallet. So that's kind of the way to do it. You actually don't want to put too many on there unless you're really using it to make money. So set a budget and put that out there. It'll be at risk unless certain things happen or regulators can shut down anytime or things can get hacked. Uh, Hopefully one day when we can run HAAS on a decentralized server, I think we'll have more peace of mind. I definitely would recommend BitShares. I know BitShares doesn't have too much volume right now, but we do have the ability to move into BitUSD, which has the price stability that we can kind of shelter in when market is turning. So if anything, it might be good to store most of that, especially when the market's down. Uh, Move everything that we have into a BitShares wallet. It's decentralized, so you do have the private keys to it, and with that, be able to shelter in BitUSD and let everything tank as much as it needs to tank, and then buy all back up when it's all good. So that way you don't have to move it into actual fiat dollars back and forth and incur a taxable event in a sense. But they can say each trade is a taxable event, but we'll see how they enforce it and all that good stuff. So we'll do our best to report what we have, but it all seems like a big mess of accounting of all these tons of bot trades. So we're gonna have to do our best. And BitShares is definitely low. I think I bought in at 25 cents. I think it's down to 17 cents last I checked. So debating buying more, but we'll see. All right, so let's see where we're at now. So it is. Is it done? It should have reset it to a proper one. It shouldn't just leave me hanging here unless something got stuck. Let's see. Trima. Yeah, I think it's still running. So I think it probably ran into something weird. Oh yeah, something weird happened here. Um, Not sure why that 15 is there. This should be 1. Yeah, and I'm not getting any data too, so that's odd also. I don't know if Binance is having API issues again or what, but this is not looking good. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it's waiting for an answer, and I'm not getting an answer, which is why the bot's not doing anything. And I'm not getting data loaded. It's really weird. Huh. Alright, well, I'll run this with this for now, but in the meantime, you probably. Oh, there he goes. That might be why. Still nothing? Really? SMA. 1.1. 1.2. Let me check the server real quick. I think there's something wrong with this. I'm not getting any RSI data. Let's go with 5 here. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Alright, let me restore things back to normal and we're gonna try this again. 20. Cell level should be 60. 30. Run a clean back test. Deviation should be 0. It's 10. Stop loss 0. Okay, now we're back. Okay. I don't know what happened. Maybe I hit something weird. So let's try it again. We'll watch it with a keen eye this time. 24%. 21. All right, so I think copy these things for now. 24% is not bad. Definitely back test what you have. I'll go ahead and scan down. I'm not gonna have you sit through this back test. It takes a few hours. Usually I walk away from it anyway. So go ahead and jot it down. Try different moving average types and go with that. And then if it looks good, I'm gonna test the settings, and then we're gonna push the back test period down from 2 weeks down to 1 week, and then go from there. All right, guys. Thank you. If I've earned your upvotes, definitely click the Steam It link and appreciate your upvotes. If you guys want to be a part of this Wolfpack VIP group and get access to the auto tuner, you can definitely do that. It's you have to get into basic, which is 10 a month, and then it'll be 29 for the advanced bot upgrade. And then there's also a membership site in there that you can get access to that shows how we do our strategy and how we set up our bots, and also a community of where we kind of collaborate settings and spreadsheets, so we kind of get a head start that way. We also have a Google Hangout that we can do a live stream on, so you can kind of hang out. If you guys want to, hey, I want to host a live stream, go for it, do it, and then trade at night, talk to each other, have a good time, make some friends, and go from there. All right, guys, thank you. You guys have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon.